Oh my God, girl. Somebody get the 10 of Swords, girl. Oh my God. Hopefully it was someone we don't like. The Star. I don't know. Well, maybe somebody recovered? I don't know. The High Priestess, girl. Either something ended that, I don't know. This is either talking about someone who, like, something bad happened to them, but like they didn't let them get it down. It's like something bad happened to someone and they sort of used it to ascend, you know, to the 5D. It could be that. This could be, I don't know, it's like two separate, like if there are two separate events happening here or two separate people, it's like this 10 of Swords is one thing, and then this Star and the High Priestess is another thing. So let's go ahead and get another row on this and see if we can get more information, if this is like an underdog thing or if it's something else. Oh no, this is like somebody's relationship got destroyed, but it's like they're okay. They're vibing. The Star, the 7 of Pentacles, it might have taken them a little while to get to, you know, this place of understanding with whatever happened to their relationship, or like they lost a loved one or something like that. It might have taken a while for them to recover their energy. Or what it's saying is that, you know, throughout all of this, even though this was probably fairly painful for them, they maintained, like they didn't fall into despair or anything like that. So now we have the Page of Pentacles under the High Priestess. This is still giving very much like someone took a tragedy that befell them and they turned it into something. They produced something out of it, and that could be anything. So like this could just be talking about spiritual fruit, the High Priestess with the Page of Pentacles, because we have the 7 of Pentacles in this one. Well, it looks like in it, like the pentacles are coming out of a tree. So we could be talking about someone who over a long period of time was diligent about something after tragedy or through tragedy, and so they were patient with it. This sort of metaphorical tree or whatever they were trying to do grew, and now they are finally able to harvest. They're able to take the pentacle off of the tree. They're able to receive something from all the spiritual work that they did, or inner work if it's not spiritual. It's just the Star and the High Priestess is very much like the energy body or the psychological body, the emotional body. And whatever this loss was back here on this 2 of Cups, obviously stressful. 9 of Swords, they might have felt very alone in it. And I mean, whenever you lose somebody, because that's a death or it's just the destruction of a particular relationship that they had. All right, let's see. Yeah, we have success here. That seems like something in the past, right? So we have under the Star and the 7 of Pentacles, this is successful work. Successful work. And then on our last column, this Justice. So like this is all, like if this is not happening right now, this is all like the full balancing out, the receiving of maybe the tangible fruit or the tangible result from whatever this person has gone through. That is going to be playing out like in the near future, probably. So it's sort of like we're coming full cycle here for this person, whoever I'm talking about, if it's you or if it's someone that you know. So I don't know, that's a very positive, succinct message, and I don't see anything really that I have a question about, because whatever this ending relationship is, for this person to be in this place, if that is y'all, then there's nothing to work through here. Like you've already worked through it. So leave me on here if we don't need like a final statement yet. Show me where I'm supposed to be going with this narrative, or if we close out, because if they give me something that just sounds very final, we'll close it out and just get, you know, Jesus and Bob on it and we'll go. All right, where we're supposed to be going, well, happiness or into community, 10 of Cups, the Page of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. This just seemed like this is just talking to me about, the Queen of Wands is the one who seems like the main character. Like it only feels like I'm talking about one person, which I assume is this Queen of Wands. Yes, because if you like, the Queen of Wands can be like a witch or a magical person, and the Six of Swords in this deck, I usually like will get that as a witch card, and she is even like the pole that she's navigating the ship with, like that's a wand. And so it just feels to me like whoever our Queen of Wands is, this is y'all, this is someone you know, someone around you. It's sort of like they're going, like the direction that they're going or have been going into is one of happiness and community. Is there anything that we need to know about this transition, this Six of Swords? I mean, I'm saying this is all positive. Nine of Pentacles. You or someone around you will be doing it in comfort. Okay, what about this let me see what this Ten of Cups here is. Maybe we get a little bit of specifics. Whatever it is, it's good. The Hermit, I don't know, that might not be, I mean, that could be a spiritual community, or it just could be a very deep sense of somebody's inner self, their full complement of emotions, the full range of emotions with the Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. If you have kids, you know, that could be a community though. The Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Because that's multiple people there. Hearing a no. This is someone else. Okay, the Hermit's someone else. So we do have some sort of like community or family here. And the Hermit, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, there's someone here, it could be an older person or just a wise person, who has something that they want to say. Or something that like, it just seems like some sort of heartfelt communication. It could be a small thing. I don't know if those are like text messages or whatever. Let me look at that Page of Wands, because that's what that page is. That's the communication here. Two of Swords. Don't know if that's a choice. It feels more like a block. What's going on? There's something that like someone can't say. Whoever this Hermit is, it's like there's something that they want to say to this other person. The person who I had been describing, okay? The person who I've been describing, that Queen of Wands, is the one who's taking up the most space in the read, but there's someone over here who has something that they want to say to this Queen of Wands, but they can't say it. Okay, there's the interesting thing. There is the interesting thing. So let me get this and this. It's like, now I've got it. All right. So first of all, who is this Hermit? The Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. That's someone who really went through something. This is someone, because the Fool on the Hermit, that could be a magician. But this is someone who has like been around the wheel. Like they understand the wheel. They understand turns of fate. But I would say as the Hermit, they would be also kind of weathered by it. But the Fool is very like, I don't know, this is just very like, these are two kind of very conflicting energies for me almost, because the Hermit in this deck looks very like weary, and the Fool is very like lighthearted. But we could just be talking about someone who understands the whims of fate, the sort of comedic tragedy of fate, okay? That's who that person is. Who is this Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. That could be a psychic witch. The Moon is there too. It could be someone who uses the moon phases in magic. It could be someone very magical, very psychic. Someone very loving or empathetic. It's an empath. It is an empath will worker. This is also somebody who understands so Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Like, this is someone who kind of understands God or the forces with that Two of Coins. Because look at this. Look at this with the Fool and the Two of Coins in this. They're kind of doing the same thing. Except it seems like whoever the Hermit is, and I mean, the Hermit is older than the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has a certain understanding too, but it seems like the Hermit's understanding is greater than this Queen of Wands is. Even though whoever the Queen of Wands is, they do have knowledge. They do have knowledge of God or the higher forces or of systems or whatever, but this seems like energy from, the Ace of Cups. So these people are like, it makes sense that they would kind of, I would guess, be related or know each other. But so then why this Two of Swords in the center? Like, what's happening here? Because I could be wrong. Maybe they're not blocked. I don't know. But it seems like a block. It seems like this person has something to say and they can't say it. I don't know. Death, girl. Oh no. I'm feeling that Ten of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, something happened here. The Knight of Swords, that somebody has something to like say. Death, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. It's like, I have something to say to this person, but I can't say it. Death, Five of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, it looks like they want to overcome this. And so what I am going to do now is I'm going to take us back to the beginning, because whatever that Death, Five of Pentacles is what that Ten of Swords is. So let me find our Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, so these are these two people, all right? And we were following the Queen of Wands' sort of navigation of whatever this destruction was, and it seems like they're fine. I don't know about that Hermit. I don't know that they're not fine, but it's just sort of like, they're the ones who have something to say. So what happened, if like something happened between these two, what happened? All right, what happened was Four of Swords. Well, somebody died, girl, or the relationship died, something. Queen of Cups, our Queen of Wands might have ended this. Queen of Cups said, no, no, that's dead to me. Five of Wands, drama. Queen of Wands, or Queen of Cups, perhaps psychically was just like, I'm putting that to bed because there's nothing here but like nonsense, or like it's a waste of my time. It seems a little bit from what I see that the Queen is the one who made the moves here. I don't know. But no matter what, no matter who ended what, it was painful. This isn't like somebody like twirling on their haters or whatever. The Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands would have felt poorly about whatever this ending was. Three of Pentacles. You know, it's been a long time since I've said this, but it does feel like third parties. It feels like I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not dealing with all these people in the mix of my relationship. I'm not dealing with who are all these other people. No, I'm gone. Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, like, I'm out. That's what that seems like. Y'all can be all over here with the nonsense. I'm going this way. Is over, is done. Five of Wands, Three of Swords. There you go. All right, so that's kind of what happened. There were other parties involved here. I don't know what. Why not? Let's see what. Because this is all this. This three of coins, Five of Wands, Three of Swords. What the shit is that? All of this. I don't know, what it seems like is somebody put somebody on a back burner to go do other things. It's like, I have better things to do. Like, that's what the Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups wasn't dealing with. It's sort of like, I'm going to put you on ice, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and I'm going to go do other things. Like, I'm on to better things, and the Queen of Cups went, okay, bye. Like, the Queen of Cups wasn't going to be anybody's back burner here. I'll try one more time to see if I'm correct on that. Or if there's something else. Yeah, no, this is definitely like, you're in the slow lane, I'm in the fast lane. There's something went on here where it's like somebody was disrespected, and I think that it was the Hermit, whoever the Hermit is, they were the one doing the disrespecting, and the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands went, no, I see your disrespect and I raise you, peace out, bitch. And so that's what happened here. And so now we have this Knight of Swords with somebody having, like, it's the Hermit who has something to say. Because the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands just left. Because they weren't dealing with the disrespect. It's like, no, I'm not standing on anybody's back burner. It's me, like, you're with me or you're with whoever these other, like, you want to go play the field, go play the field. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Hope you find somebody. Hope you find somebody better. And I guess whoever the Hermit is, they didn't find anybody better. But what it seemed like was that Hermit, whoever they are, in the time that they were out there playing the field girl, what I saw was the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if this person made money or something, and they kind of want to tell, like, I don't know that they want to tell this person, like, I made money. So this person, whoever the hermit is, they want to kind of say, like, I see things differently now. I see the truth. I see the truth now. I see clearly. This person can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Okay, or, you know, I haven't gotten clear signs of dick witchery, but, you know, that could very well be what's happening here. So this is technically potentially an X reading. This is somebody's ex. Various people, that's, wow, we have not, how long has it been? How long has it been an X reading? Good Lord. So, okay, I see, what is this person really, like, what is this person's intention? That hermit, the ex person, the one who, I guess, did the disrespect and the queen did the leaving. This person's intentions or what they want, I don't know. Seven of Wands, well, they're fighting the devil. Fighting the devil. Two of Wands. This person wants to talk about Seven of Cups. This person wants to talk about, I guess, their journey, this journey, like their battle against negative influences. Their journey away from it. Could be substances involved here with this Seven of Cups, but the Seven of Cups isn't really giving substances so much as it's like they're walking along the path and like now they can't find this person to talk to. That's why the block is there. It's like, I can't see. You know what this might be? Remember I told y'all that certain veils were in place on people and certain blocks and everything else. And I was kind of more talking about like the occult like stuff in the last read. But for some of y'all, it's this stuff. There was a veil put in place because some person from y'all's past is kind of trying to like get in touch and maybe they can't, they don't know where to find you, or they're confused. Like they'll just put a fog on a person's brain until it turns them around and like goes in opposite direction if like whatever it is that they're trying to do isn't for anybody's best. And I don't see like nefarious stuff here, but it's sort of like what it feels like is it feels like somebody who like deeply hurt somebody else and the other person took on the brunt of the emotional responsibility for that and they moved on with their life and they did well and they maintained their energy and everything else. And now this bedraggled person with like, I guess they didn't find anybody better or things didn't work out, I don't know. They now want to come back to this person who already did all of their emotional labor and they kind of want to like lay their heart on the line to them. And it's just sort of like, sir, madam, you need to handle that yourself. Because I don't know, I just don't. Seven of Cups and Eight of Pentacles, it just doesn't seem like I'm not getting open, welcoming feelings from this read. Like I don't feel in my heart that this person would, like they don't feel like they're doing anything bad, but it also doesn't feel like it feels like they're chasing a closed door. Like I do not feel tender heart. Like if I can put myself very squarely in their energy. The person who they're trying to go towards feels very far away to me. So probably even though the Queen of Wands was taking up the majority of the space in the initial part of this read, it is likely because this person, the Hermit, is the one dwelling on them. So I'm predominantly getting their energy and not their person's energy. Yeah, it seems like this person, there's something about this person in work. There's something about this person in work. It's like a lot of stuff on their plate, like, I don't know. Or that's trying to figure out how to get past this veil. What's that Eight of Coins? Queen of Pentacles on the Eight of Coins. It sort of seems like what this person's imagining is that if I work hard enough, like I can get this person back, maybe? Something like that. If I can like give them money, or if I like do enough work, if I stick to it, this person will want me back. And I don't know about that. Queen of Swords, like Queen of Swords on the Strength card, that's giving very solid like X, strong X. This is like a booster on this Queen of Swords to whoever that King of Wands is. I don't know. The energy doesn't feel hostile to me, but it feels dead. It feels like a dead thing. It feels like someone's trying to perform necromancy here. So I'm gonna put everything back. I'm gonna give it a shuffle, and then like I'm gonna like, you know, look at that. Devil Emperor, I don't know. It's lonely at the top, girl. I don't know if this person accomplished their goals or whatever, but it just doesn't, what they're trying to do doesn't feel like anything. All right, let's see if we can get the final advice outcome of this, because I haven't seen really, oh, this person wants to say something, they can't say it. We'll see if they try and make contact in the final advice outcome. I don't know what they're going to do, or if they're just, because they're thinking about y'all so much, or you're thinking about them, it's just showing up in the energy. If you are more of the hermit person, I have to tell you, like, I don't feel any animosity. If you are more the hermit person, I don't feel any animosity from this person, but I also don't feel, it's not that I don't feel much love, it feels cold. It feels indifferent. I forgot that you existed. That's what it feels like. Though I doubt anybody forgot that you existed, I just think that, you know, you're not what you were to them. 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. I think that this is probably something that this person or you should probably let go. I just don't see anything. I don't see anything positive here. 7 of Wands, King of Swords. So there's the more masked energy, trying to strategize, trying to fight, like trying to negotiate something. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, wanting to heal some sort of distance, or trying to see, like I'm trying to see across this separation. I'm trying to see. Could be that someone, a cross watcher, we could have someone trying to look in on their person. Like they are not contacting me, so I'm trying to look across via divination, right girl? 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands, I'm just getting what this person wants. There's somebody out here in the energy who wants to heal some sort of distance. They're fighting for it. They want to do a whole bunch of work to do that. So let me go ahead and see the Queen energy, the one who's not doing the work, the Femme energy. How would this person respond to this other? So we have a bit of torch carrying here. All right, our more femme, 5 of Cups, girl, no, girl. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if this was a family situation. 6 of Pentacles. The Fool. I don't know if this means that they'd feel better if you gave them money. Like, I don't know if that's the case. Or if this is giving more of a message about the folly of money. 5 of Cups, yeah, there's some, whoever the Queen is, if I'm talking to the Queen, the more femme energy, what that Queen thinks, y'all think if you're the Queen, that this person was doing something behind y'all's back. There was something fucking going on here. Like, I don't know, like I'm guessing with other people, I don't quite know if it was like cheating or anything like that, but there was something going on, something weird was going on that was upsetting to you. If you are not the Queen, if you're more the masked energy, that's what this person thinks about you. That like you don't care about other people's feelings. You're just gonna you're gonna kind of do one thing to somebody's face, and then you're gonna like strategize and go behind somebody's back, like for your own kind of like selfish ends, things that please you. That's what this person thinks about you, or it's part of what they think about you, or it's what you think about this other person. Right, depending on who you are. 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers. I don't know if that's money over love, or if it's like money and like there's something about money and love. Yeah, something about money and like this person feels, King of Coins, 7 of Coins, that the long-term thing, like you could have had a long-term thing with them, but instead of a long-term thing with them, you did not choose love, you chose money. You chose money and like more selfish pleasures, I guess, that had something to do with the money. And I already saw work. Like, so you might have picked, the person might have picked money. Like, look at that, two of wands with the 6 of coins. This person, whoever the hermit, the masked person is, what they did, this going behind the back or whatever, other parties, other whatever, this person ultimately chose their own self-enrichment and money over some particular relationship and you know, the things that kind of go along with that. And they left over this. They left to go get money. They left. This is like chasing money, chasing paper, chasing coins, and like the Fool. And now I would guess like this person might think, the more femme energy might think that the more mask energies were foolish for doing this, or like they could feel unburdened by this. Like once this person was gone, they felt unburdened by it. The Star, the Emperor, the Strength, they ultimately feel that like you're a fool. Like they would feel that the mask energy, this is kind of like a clown, because the Emperor is right underneath the Fool. This is like the clown king. The Star, Emperor, Strength, like I want people, like with this 9 of Cups here, it's like I want people to notice me. I want to be the king. I'm the king of coins. I want to be the emperor. I want to be, but the clown is right on top of it. So this, whoever the femme energy is, regardless, no matter how the mask energy feels about themselves, the queen sees them as a clown. It kind of doesn't matter how the world sees this person. These people have radically different values. And now this other person, whoever the hermit is sort of like, now I have probably maybe a different sort of understanding or a closer understanding about what this queen meant. And so they want, I guess they want the relationship back, girl, but like I said, there is no animosity here. There's no animosity here in this other person's energy, but like they don't respect this person. And so that's what I'm saying. It just seems like there's radically different values here. So I'll do advice for the mask energy, a row for that. I'll do advice for the femme energy, and then we'll get our Jesus and our Bob, because, you know, I already know what that first card did on the mask. Oh, Lord, girl, not girl. All right, and our femme, please. Yeah, whoever that king is, it seems like they've been saving up their coins or holding onto their coins. I don't know. So for the mask, girl, you need to leave. You need to know it's a no. Like, it's done. It's done. You need to, 2 of Cups, the Tower, 8 of Cups, you destroyed it. All right? Whatever this particular relationship was, you destroyed it. Probably, you need to move on. You need to move on, because look, don't make it, like, I swear to God, it's so annoying. This is the Weeknd's problem. The Weeknd never got over Selena Gomez. I don't know what's it. Neither Justin Bieber nor The Weeknd ever got the fuck over Selena Gomez. I don't know what's going on with her, but she just like wrecked these men's shit. Like, oh my God. But that's kind of the men's, what I'm saying, it's their fault. I'm not saying, because it takes 2 people to kind of create dysfunction in a relationship, okay? So I'm not saying that it's like her partner's like problems or whatever. I'm sure they contributed, girl, but she was there, all right? So, but what I'm saying is, she's kind of moved on-ish. Like, she has her own issues when it seems like, I don't know any of these people. I'm looking on the outside in, so who the fuck knows? It could all be fake. But from what anybody can see, like, Justin Bieber and The Weeknd have kind of like made her like the one that got away. Anybody who has a one that got away is nobody that you want to be around relationship-wise. Period. Until they get over that, because no other person, it doesn't matter how wonderful any other person is as a partner, they are just like forever fixated on this other person. And they will torpedo any relationship that they're in. They will just continually self-destruct because they've made that person like the one, when that's like, there is no the one like that. You can, like, I'm always making jokes about, you know, the Fae mates and the dragon riders and everything, okay? It's not that, and we're just joking-ish, because yes, like soul connections, deep energetic connections absolutely exist. Things like soulmates like do exist, but it's rarely like, if you don't have this one person, then there's nobody else for you. Like, that's not true. And when you do something like that to yourself, it's like you close down all your other options, and it's like you're wrecked for life, and like you're creating that. Like, and so that's why I'm just like, you need to, like, whoever the more mask energy is, the more active energy, who's kind of pining or whatever, they need, like, you need to get over it. It's like, you're not getting this back. And this person isn't like the one, like they're like, there's no other one besides this person. It's over dramatic, it's melodramatic, it's probably a trauma response. Go to therapy, okay? Forget this person. And for the femme energy, I don't know, live your life. Like, the Queen of Cups is here. It seems like y'all kind of, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. I don't know if you think fondly of this person. Page of Swords, it just seems like you kind of maybe know what's up here. Like, you have the knowledge, or you might feel petty. You might feel petty about this person, like, wanting to come back to you, like, could be that. Five of Wands, it just seems like, you know, I don't know if it's you feel petty about this person. It's just that you feel that, no, that's the drama. Yeah, it's like you just feel like it, like, no, like, if this person managed to get in touch with you, you would, like, Four of Cups on that. It's kind of like, I've seen it all. I've seen it all before. Like, it's potentially a cycle with this person, and you already know it. And you already know. Six of Swords, Queen of Wands. The knowledge is, we're not going back. Or that's the advice. If whoever I'm talking about does manage to get in touch with you, the advice is, you already know who this person is. You already know what it's about. You have been carrying on yourself just fine, and the advice would be to do so. Reflect on what you know of the past. This person, I mean, I don't know if they've changed. The Hermit just does suggest some wisdom, but I mean, I don't know if you've moved on and you're happier where you are. I don't know. Why would you take somebody back? Like, all right, we're getting Jesus and Bob. They're gonna close out for us. Oh, I feel kind of bad about this read. More like the, you know, the occult demon people. Like, that's a little bit more fun. Like, all right, Jesus says, everyone who lives in me and believes in me will never die. And this is more towards that, like, masked energy. It's sort of like believing in the resurrection. Like, yeah, shit can be like painful and everything else, but it's only you that is keeping yourself in the position of, like, alone and, like, bedraggled and, like, doing all this work and, like, slaving away. It's because you've placed an importance on somebody else that they don't have. They do not have that type of power over your life. And what I'm saying, only Jesus has that power. It is the enlightenment. It is the knowledge that as long as you are here, you can transform yourself. You can create new relationships. You can create a new life different than the one that you've had. Just if you think that you have to do it with this one person, that's usually not the case. It's not impossible, but in this case, it just doesn't seem like that's for the best for anybody. Bob finally says, let's make some nice little clouds that just float around and have fun all day. That's basically let it go. Unburden yourself. Put that 10 of Wands down. You will feel a lot better once you let go of the situation.